Good morning. It's early. It's actually not that early right now. It's about 8 o'clock, but I've been up since 5:30, and I wasn't expecting to get up at 5:30. Had to drive my daughter to work. It's like an hour-ish round trip, so by the time I get back, I'm like wide awake. And we had scheduled a 8 o'clock little walk and talk, or what we're calling a jog and vlog. I'm meeting up with Dan Kazda, this guy. He stood me up a couple times. Anytime he has to get up early, he's always some excuse to why he can't get there and can't get up. So just kind of trying to be quiet, not wake up the rest of the house here. But I'm not sure what we're going to do. We're either going to have this mano-y-mano, manly-ish walk, jog, run, pull-up, burpee competition thing. That should be interesting. Or we're going to talk about tech stuff. And by tech stuff, I mean cameras, videography, filmmaking, lenses, stuff like that. We might do both, actually. And Dan's going to be here this time. So, and you remember Dan. Dan came in and we talked about microphones a couple weeks ago. And he lives right down the block. So, super convenient. But he keeps standing me up, saying he's going to be there, and then he's not. So we're going to see how things go today. Let's go take a walk, and then maybe a jog. It's not going to be good. Coming up on Dan Kazda's house. I just sent him a text. He sent me some retarded message. I don't know what it was. It was in like hieroglyphics. Let's see if he's really ready.
This is Daniel Kazda being downstairs and ready by 8 o'clock. What time is it now?
It's 8:30.
8:30.
Okay, I think Dan might actually be coming, but you just never know. He may be here in a second. We'll see. So what should it be? Should it be mano-y-mano or tech talk? We'll see in a moment.
Thank you so much.
Nice glasses. Is it nighttime?
It is. I thought you were gonna wear your glasses. We were supposed to look cool.
I look cool without.
Isn't there like a "I wear sunglasses at night" song we could play right now, or is that like a copyright issue?
Might
be a
copyright issue. Yeah. Some guys get away with it.
Some guys, but we're not the guys that get away with
We're
it.
not those guys.
So here we are. It's a beautiful, humid Saturday morning. I was gonna say Monday morning, but it could also be it also could be. I already screwed it up. Yeah? How's it going?
It's going good.
All right, we're gonna get a very cinematic view here. It's gonna be moving back and forth.
That's it.
That's good.
It compensates for the bounce that's probably happening as well.
Yeah, but for videography, I would say get a gimbal, because gimbals are cool. We don't have a gimbal. We have a selfie stick.
We should run.
Which is equally as cool. I don't want to run. I didn't have anything. I just ate.
You did?
All right, let's run. We're gonna run here.
Running?
If I throw up, we're gonna have to put on a throw up warning, and then we're gonna lose followers. We only have 2 followers, so that's good.
The only reason we're running is to watch you throw up.
Is that exactly it?
No, not really.
Okay. Wow. That was
fast, right?
That was good. It was good. You know what we should do? We should speed that up. That'll look funny. And then we could stop. It'll look like we actually ran more than what we actually ran, right?
Definitely
kind
did.
of.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna ask you.
It's Saturday. There's a lot of runners.
There is a lot of runners.
We're not
on Saturday.
runners.
We're not runners by any means.
Morning.
We're more walkers, maybe park joggers.
More sitter.
Sitting is also good.
Yeah.
Very good.
World champion, right?
World champion at it, actually. Yeah. There's one guy that almost beat
Sitting
me, but
in judgment.
Sitting. That's what I mean. Just in judgment. I'm not a judgy person. I think you're more of a judgy person than me.
Only of you.
Hey, well.
All right, questions. Go on. Shoot.
Any questions?
Come on. You got 3 questions.
We should. I only get 3.
3.
All right, so let's talk about time lapses.
Yeah.
Really been into like looking at those and everything. What is your favorite thing to kind of time lapse that shows good movement?
Well, time lapses really only have one purpose, and that is to link a story.
Okay.
I mean, you know, you can have a cool time lapse, but if it doesn't fit in your story, why is it there? You have to have a purpose for it. So time lapses are great. Like, so we're back there.
Right.
We're way back there. And we're just talking dribble from there to here.
Right.
And nobody cares.
Right.
So Time lapse. And boom, we're here.
It makes that exact noise.
It makes that, it does.
Which I think is like the same as like a dove mating call. That gets all the lady doves.
Yeah, they all come running.
They all come, well, they don't run.
Don't do that in Central
They
Park.
all
though.
come flying. Yeah, don't do that. No, that'd be pigeons. That's right, not doves.
They're in
It's
the
a
same
pigeon mating call.
Same family.
It's the same family.
So,
They're all
what
birds.
else? So that's one.
They're mammals.
One. Next
Oh,
question.
there's a workout station. Next question. What is your favorite all-around lens? So if you could only take one lens to a photo shoot with you, and you know that you're going to be at various distances, what is the one lens you're taking? It's a tough question, I know, because I hate when people always ask me, what's the one microphone?
I need to sit.
Sit and contemplate this.
Sit and contemplate. Yeah, let's hold that. Hold that there. We can do that there. I'll work out while we're contemplating. This thing does.
Is that a good angle?
I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think this actually does anything at all.
Oh, I totally want to get in on this
does
too.
Nothing. There's nothing.
I think there's probably a there's a resistance switch
Is
back
there?
here. I think so. Yeah. Do it. Is that lighter?
Oh, it's lighter.
Okay. Is it heavier?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, because this is difficult.
Yeah, that's not really. You should go. You should try that. It doesn't do anything.
All right, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Okay. That's right.
Oh, it's totally right.
Okay. There we go.
No, not
So now what you want to do? Yeah, this literally does nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, we could do like 400 reps of this.
Nothing.
Do you want a time lapse?
Nothing.
Do you want a time lapse for the 400 reps?
Yeah, do it. Do
okay,
400.
Let's do it.
1, 2.
I don't have to go quick though, because you can just speed it up.
Right, but if you go quick, it's even better.
So, do we have enough to time lapse it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very concerned about that because I really want it to be.
Time lapse is gonna happen.
Okay.
All right. Are we good? All right. Next question. Oh, by the way, on time lapse, there's no audio when you go fast. If you slow it back down again, you get audio. But if you're in Premiere and you don't first pull the audio out, it's all jacked up. The timeline's off. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good pro tip.
So you gotta cut it.
Which is horrible because my voice, the audio, there's a dog.
Yeah.
That's my moneymaker.
Right. No,
So-
it's still there, but not in the audio. You
Right.
can do a voiceover. Like, I'm dying, like, you know, just simply like have you just say something like, I'm dying.
A voice over me breathing heavily into the microphone. That can get weird.
Now I get one.
All right, third question.
Did I finish?
You didn't even answer the
didn't
lens
answer the
question.
second-
He just
the
wants to
lens.
go. Keep him coming. You're on my time, buddy. What are you, Robert Downey Jr.?
Variable lens or prime lens?
Prime lens.
Prime lens. So prime is a fixed
Yes.
lens. That
Yes.
means it doesn't zoom.
Yeah,
or
because I feel
anything.
like if we said variable, it's too easy because then you could just pick like a ridiculous range. So
No,
let's do.
no. So you never do that though. That's a good point. Never do that.
Okay,
You don't
never do that.
You don't ever buy like an 18 to 300 millimeter lens. It's garbage. It's not good at anything.
You want something, you know, Bruce Lee once said, I don't fear the man that studied 10,000 kicks one time. I fear the man that studied one kick 10,000 times. And that's what lens is. You want a lens that does something really good.
It's good. I'm glad we
that
did.
studied
Evoke
it
the
10,000
wisdom of
times.
Bruce Lee.
Can we get
Yeah.
like a little Bruce Lee animation
Absolutely.
thing? I don't
He's
know.
Kicking right now. You
Doesn't
right in the
have
head.
to be an animation, but just like maybe a still image. That's
Bruce
probably
Lee.
easier.
Right in the head.
You know, I've been told that I fight like Bruce Lee.
Do you?
Yes.
Is that when you run to a spider web or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really gets. I think it's
so
mostly the
number
screaming.
one lens for prime.
Yes.
For me, 85 millimeter, 1.4 or 1.8. At that focal length, either one is awesome.
Yeah.
Sony has and Zeiss. Zeiss makes lenses for Sony.
Yep.
They have a killer 85 millimeter. At the G Master, just amazing. Totally perfect. Unless you're doing more like video stuff, you want vlogging type stuff, then pick up a 35 millimeter so you get the wideness. You experienced that, I believe, with your
I did.
good workhorse of a lens, that 28 to 70.
workhorse of a lens.
Yeah, no, don't buy that lens.
Don't buy that lens.
I mean, it's going to come as a kit, you know. Maybe
Yeah.
and a bad backup if you need something like
Totally.
bury in the sand for a scene.
And that's what you want.
Use that one.
We do want that one.
All right, so yeah, 85 millimeter.
I got a last question.
Check it out. Go ahead. Oh, and by the way, lenses.
Lenses.
Go to either lens rental or borrow lens.
Okay.
Try them out before you buy them.
Yes, that's good advice. Not that I needed that advice.
No, because you wouldn't ask for that advice.
I never would. I do and then ask.
Yeah, next question.
In
Third
that
question.
order. All right, third question would be perspective. So someone can learn the ins and out of the camera technically, right? How to set ISO settings and all that good
Hey,
stuff.
by the way, I want to
speed.
mention, you know, Peter McKinnon, he vlogs like he used to with a 1DX.
Yes.
It's like 10 times heavier than this.
Yes. How's your arm?
Yeah, it's tired.
Yeah.
It's
So I'd
feeling a
assume
little-
that Peter McKinnon probably has ridiculous forearms, or at least one part of it, because I see the
Just
upper
the
part
one
of
arm.
the
Yeah, just
forearm.
that part.
Just the one.
It's like
Yeah.
right in here
Right there.
and here. It's
Right
like-
there.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah.
So anyway, go on. All right, we're gonna try and say the word rule of thirds and not have the camera shut off again on us.
Okay.
It's like, rule of thirds, shut it down. No, can't talk about that. So I'll put a graph up for what rule of thirds is, how it works, what it means and stuff. But it does, rule of thirds has to do with how we perceive images, and then also what's known as tension, or the drama, you know, the challenge in a shot. You expect a character to move a certain way. If they don't move a certain way, you're like, what's happening? And it creates a tension. So we're going to take a break from our regularly scheduled program right here
Oh, I don't
to
like
watch
this one.
Dan do this great move here on this device. This is awesome. It's very simple, super simple. I believe you have 15 was your challenge.
Oh, I did challenge you
Oh,
on
you
this,
did
didn't
for
I?
15. 15. He's not getting to 10. We're gonna go. You're going first.
Oh, I have to go first?
You go. You go first.
All right, but
And we're gonna have to time lapse this because I don't have all day to watch you do 15. Well, you're not gonna do 15 anyway.
wait. So it doesn't matter how many you do at this point. I just have to beat 15.
No, you have to do the most. You go first.
Okay.
Do as many as you can. I'll beat it.
I don't know how to do this, so I literally just let myself hang.
Hang.
And then lift.
Lift, overhand, pull up. Here, you need me to do one?
Well, no. I learned by doing, Steven. That's why I bought the camera. All right, like this?
Yeah, slide your butt down a tiny bit.
Okay.
There we go. There, you might want a slightly wider
Oh
grip.
my God.
You might want a slightly wider grip.
Okay, hold on.
So we got one on the book.
All right, hold on.
One, and then we take a break.
Well, this is slippery. You
Yeah.
have gloves?
I don't use gloves.
I guess you should be man enough to be able to grip it. Okay, so from here.
Yeah, right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Count for me.
5, 6, 7. We got 7.
Wait. I can knock one more out.
8. Got 8. 8, huh? Great job.
That is much harder than it looks.
Is it? You bang on a couple.
I like how cool you just sounded. Three, 4.
That's why I like climbing. We should climb up here.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. You made that look so.
Just for fun.
Dude, you're kind of like in shape.
Shape?
I'm impressed. Those are like difficult. Those are like really difficult.
They're difficult, he said. So what's next? Oh, so no, seriously. So
Okay.
anybody watching this may or may not be an aspiring YouTuber.
Yes.
You, I believe, may be a aspiring YouTuber.
Perhaps.
I'm sure if you find a way to keep your clothes on,
Yes.
that I would watch your channel.
I would hope so.
Dan Kazda Goes Wild. There it is.
Dan Kazda Goes Wild.
Yeah. So, question.
Yes.
You bought a camera.
Yes, it did.
Just curious. Did you know what you were buying?
So, That's an intricate question.
No. Let's start with this.
All right.
Let's do it this way. Yes or no answers.
Oh,
for the
God, that was what you were
just for the
deposing me?
first-
No, I didn't.
No idea. So, next question. Do you know any videographers or photographers?
Yes, I do.
You do.
I do.
Do any of them or yourself own electronic devices for communications?
They do. They do.
Even if they might be the inferior.
Well, hold on. But even if
Yes.
they dropped, what are those called? An EM, a PEPG, when it like knocks out all the electronic devices, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if they drop that in Holly Springs, I am probably less than a minute away from your house too. So I have no
So you
excuse.
could like knock on the door. Ooh,
I could
go to the hut.
Which I do often.
You do
I
often?
knock on your door often.
He does. So you went, so just to be clear,
Yes.
you decided to go online
Yes, I did.
without any knowledge
No knowledge.
of like substantial knowledge.
Yeah.
And you bought, how much did you spend?
I spent, well, it would have been in total,
Total. Damn it.
probably a little bit more than a grand. Did it? So,
So Dan, I think we're going to approach another workout station here.
okay,
I'm thinking that some penance needs to be made.
let's do it.
Because I think about the amount of time that I spent after you went and bought a lens and a
Right.
camera without consulting anybody.
Right.
It's not just me, this is just anybody, Dan.
Yeah.
And then I put some time and thought and effort into not calling
Particularly
you
the-
something,
The decorative wheel.
not nice
Decorative.
to send you. Yes, oh yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
You said it. So Dan, so when we had that camera,
Yeah.
and I was trying to show you a couple of settings and stuff,
Mhm.
and then I made some changes on the settings.
Beautiful changes.
How did I do that?
Well, there is a wheel, like a knob on the
Is it a decorative
right.
wheel?
that can appear to be a fixed decorative wheel.
Decorative.
It's not though. It's a very good working wheel, and it changes your settings for you.
Good.
So if you wanted to set the f-stop, which we did, and that's I think what you were doing, while I noticed that it's not a decorative wheel, and it's very helpful. Not a lot.
We're gonna do one at least. So we're gonna do your.
We're gonna do one at least.
Yeah, you're doing one at least. So we're gonna do your max. We get up here in a minute. You're gonna do your max push-ups
Okay.
and your max sit-ups.
Max sit-ups? I already did sit-ups.
No, but this is penance. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna finish it off with my personal favorite, burpees.
You know, I've never done a burpee ever in my life.
You're gonna know why they call them burpees.
Do you burp?
Yeah.
Before-
10, 11, 12. 17, good, impressive. Yep. Whatever you want to do.
I need somebody to hold my feet.
Well, there we go. Dan did his penance. I think we learned a valuable lesson today.
And what is that?
That valuable lesson is don't go out and spend thousands of dollars on equipment that you don't know anything about.
And don't do drugs, kids. I'm a singer.
Yeah, so seriously, try working. I mean, if you got a useless, where's your phone? So that's a useless phone, whatever. And then you can get an iPhone if you actually want a new one.
You know,
Seriously, use your phone. Start learning things like composition, depth of field, things like that. You can get an app. There's some apps on.
Or you could buy an A6300.
Or you can spend $1,000 buy A6300.
It comes with a non-decorative wheel.
Non-decorative wheel.
You spend extra for that.
And a junk lens.
And a junk lens.
It's not junk. It's just
It's not junk. It's a kit lens.
It's a kit lens.
Right.
So
everyone's showing up with their awesome lenses, and
yeah, and you got a kit lens.
And I got a kit lens. I'm like, hey guys, kit.
Yeah. Kit lens.
Lens.
Yeah. Kit. What is this? The
kit.
What was it called? Rider? Night Rider?
Yeah, Night Rider.
Night Rider kit.
Dun, 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 dun,
Not
dun,
the
dun.
same kit. That kit was cool.
That kit was cool. My kit wasn't cool.
So anyway, any last questions? Last question. We're wrapping up here. This walk, by the way, normally is. I'm usually done like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
On the entire walk.
Yeah.
But you know, we're halfway there. But we've talked and we stopped.
Because I'm very athletic is what I was saying. So it's actually more difficult to walk slower at longer distance. It's actually the same distance.
It's only the same distance.
It's the same distance.
Yeah.
We're just walking slower.
Last question.
Last question. Why do you prefer Sony over Canon?
Cannons?
I know, this is your favorite question. That's why I asked.
It's not nice. Okay,
it's
disclaimer.
Nice.
It's obvious with my massive following of, I don't know, 10 people probably subscribed.
I think 12. I think you're at 12.
12. Well, I do have my entire family. That's 6 of us.
That's 6.
There's a couple of in-laws in there.
Yep.
I think that's the whole family.
Yep.
Are you on there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So one extra. His adopted, the adopted son.
The redheaded stepchild.
Yeah. So neither Sony nor Nikon nor Canon or anybody are beating down my door. So clearly this is not a paid endorsement. One of the things first of all, started in Nikon, shot for Nikon, with Nikon forever.
Yes.
Sony came out with the A7 III.
Ooh.
They announced it as like, this is our new base model.
Right.
And then just blew every other camera maker, mirrorless, out of the water with their new base model.
Yeah.
So I bought it. I took it on a wedding. One wedding up at Duke Chapel.
How happy were you when you were using it?
You know what? I didn't even know how happy I was going to be. It's like when you go to a restaurant you've never been to before, but people kind of tell you, oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
But you're from New York and you live in North Carolina now and they're talking about pizza.
Right.
They tell you, oh, it's awesome. And you're like,
nah,
it's not going to be awesome.
It's not going to be awesome. I'll try it.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
But, no. Unless you go to Acme Pizza, they're really good.
Acme Pizza is really good.
Yeah. But anyway, so I get the Sony and I am doing the pre-wedding stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like unbelievable. I'm blown away. Like within probably 30 minutes of shooting it, I put down my other Nikon, which weighed like 10 pounds more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Full body, D4. And I just started shooting with the Sony. Never shot with it before. Did some tweak settings, went to YouTube, found out, how things work kind of on the camera. I familiarized myself with it, but it just blew me away. Nothing comes close. So, and here's the thing. Nikon and Canon have both come out with really nice mirrorless cameras.
Right.
But neither one of them have a dual card slot.
Right.
So if I'm shooting a wedding or video, I have a redundant backup, meaning, yes, I lose space, but I back everything up from card A to card B.
Right.
They're redundant, meaning they're shooting the same thing.
And when dealing with brides, you probably want to do that, because if you lose all her pictures, she might be upset.
Gonna call a hitman on me.
Yes.
She'll have me killed.
That's me. I'm the hitman.
Yeah.
So I can do all the workouts.
All right, we'll cut that part out. So anyway.
We'll cut that part out.
The hitman.
The hitman.
Dan the hitman Kazda.
Dan the hitman Kazda. Okay.
So anyway, Sony just put together an absolutely killer, camera with 24 megapixel, shoots in the light. I mean, just about dark.
Yeah, that's actually quite impressive.
Incredible.
Yeah.
The quality of it, I mean, it's an incredible build, and it's the future,
The future.
It's just the future.
The future of
just
mankind.
Think about it. Sony went and put all their eggs into this one basket of the future.
Yep.
And Nikon and Canon are still trying to
perfect the past.
Come out the past or about new full frame DSLRs.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
So that's why I think Sony just rocks. It's a better system. It's a better camera.
Yep.
Fuji's out there as well.
Technology's amazing.
Take a look at Fuji as well.
Yeah.
It's a good brand. And I think eventually, Nikon and Canon will get their act together.
They will.
But for me, dude, Sony just rocks.
Sony just rocks. And remember, there is no perfect camera. The perfect camera is the camera that you can operate the best. Guy next to me.
All right, so we're gonna go now. Say bye. We may have some shots of you running. I don't think your penance is done yet.
Oh, no, no. You already said it was done. It's on camera that it's done.
No, go ahead. Let's go up the hill right now. Here, I'll hold the coffee. Go. No, I'm not holding the phone. I will not hold it.